Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to discuss about AWS. What is the benefits of AWS and what the why we are choosing the AWS among all the other cloud service providers. Okay, and earlier class we had discussed about what is the necessity of cloud computing, why companies are looking forward to use cloud computing, what are the benefits, what are the advantages we are getting while we are adapting our organization to cloud computing. So, and today we are going to discuss about why we choose AWS, what are the additional benefits we are getting from the AWS, why it has captured majority of the market share. These things we are going to discuss on today topic. And as you know, AWS is one of the cloud service provider among the public cloud market. Uh, Along with AWS, we have different cloud service providers are also available in the market. One is Azure, that is provided by the Microsoft, and Google Cloud Computing, that is provided by the Google, and Oracle, and different cloud service technologies are available in market. But among all those, AWS is captured for almost majority of the market share in the cloud because of AWS has started this journey in the year of 2004. So that's why AWS has captured majority of the market share. And even though cloud in the and in the even though in the cloud perspective, Azure is also going faster and it has been captured the market, but which is less than the AWS market right now. Okay, and in this topic we are going to discuss about what is AWS, what are the services and what the advantages we are getting by using the AWS. You know, AWS is the cloud service from Amazon which provides us to deploy infrastructure, to deploy our applications, to run our application. Everything we can be able to run on the cloud. And why we choosing? Because it is highly available. Even though one data center has been failed, the we can't lose our data because of it is available in another availability zone. So there is very less chances to lose our data because of the cloud service is providing very high level of data and highly scalable. Means I already told you, whenever there is a demand, based on my demand, I can increase the capacity of the cloud compute. At the same time, whenever there is no requirement, at the time I can decrease the capacity. Highly reliable means how long I can be able to use that long it will be available. Highly durable means okay. And AWS, what is AWS and how the technology platform available with multiple locations? As you know, AWS has been available in the multiple locations around the globe. So in every geographical location, almost in every geographical location, we have the AWS service where we can use. So how it has been composed? So first of all, we have the regions level. In regions, we have the availability zones. In every region we have minimum of 3 availability zones. In some availability zones, even though we have the 2 availability zones, but the basic minimum is 2. And right now almost all availability zones, means all regions have the minimum of 3 availability zones and the max of 6 availability zones. Okay. And edge locations are the nearest to the availability zones, means it is available in all the cities where these edge locations are connected to the AWS network with the low latency speed. Means because it is connected with the high speed network that has been supported by the AWS. So just please understand how many regions we have, how many data centers we have, how many edge locations we have. If you want to understand in the concept wise, I will show the diagram. Suppose if you think this is one region, for example, I will show it as a Northern Virginia. Northern Virginia. Okay, and here in region, how many availability zones I have? Availability zone is nothing but data center. So in Northern Virginia, I have 6 data centers, means 6 availability zones. Okay, these are the 6 availability zones. And what I will call, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, this is F. And one more thing we need to understand here, all the availability zones are interconnected with each other. Means the data center A will be able to communicate with B, C, D, E as well as F. At the same time, the B will be able to communicate with A, C and rest of all the other availability zones which are available in the same region. These are all are interconnected each other. Suppose while I am doing any production, what I will do, I will place one machine here and I will place one machine here and I will place one machine here. So by coordinating with these three availability zones, these servers are providing the web solution to my customers. Suppose under first scenario, some natural calamities happen in that particular location. The 1A availability zone went down. Even though the entire data center has been down in that scenario, the B and C will be able to support to my customers. I won't be able to lose any data. This is the high availability. And these data centers are interconnected each other. And there is very less chance to fail all those data centers. It is not at all possible. But even though there is no chance, at the same time, if we have that much difficulty, if we found what happened if the entire region will goes down, in that scenario also we have one more option. We can create the same replica on another region. At a time the getting calamities on two regions is highly difficult, we know. So in that way we can secure our data. It is highly available and highly scalable, and there is no such limitations. How much compute capacity I need, that much compute capacity will be provided by the AWS. Okay. And how many regions we have, how many availability zones we have, how many locations we have, just please have a look on this. Yes, we can simply search on Cloud. We will be able AWS regions and availability zones. Just please have a overlook. Total we have 33 regions available in the market. At the same time, 105 availability zones and 600 plus points of presence. Okay, 13 regional edge caches and 5 more AWS regions in Germany, Malaysia, Mexico and New Zealand and Thailand. These will be going to launch soon. Okay, and you can find out here where our AWS is located and which region. Okay, and regions, as I told you earlier, a region is nothing but separate geographic region, and availability zone is nothing but the data center inside of that region, and it will achieve the greatest possible fault tolerance. Means there is a very less chance to failure. That is nothing but the fault tolerance, and the stability is more. And at the same time, I already told you, ASICs are interconnected with each other. Means these are connected with low latency links. Low latency means very high responsive. If I ping the system, if I ping a one system on remote location, if how much speed I will get the ping response from that system means latency. Low latency means high response. Okay, availability zone is nothing but physical data center of AWS, the place where region is just a bounded structure, but actually where we are going to create our resources in availability zone only. In availability zone only we are going to create one network. In that network only we are going to create our resources. Okay, and each availability is equal to one data center. Edge locations, as I told to you, edge locations are almost available in all the cities, and it will be interconnected to the AWS network with low latency speed and highly available network. CDN, content delivery network, because it will increase the bandwidth for communicating between two AWS regions. Okay, and what are the service which we will get from the AWS? AWS will provide different services based on the business requirement, and it has involved in multiple services: IoT, Internet of Things, customer engagement, AR and VR, analytics, management and governance, robotics. There are different types of services has involved in AWS based on the requirement of the companies. They can adapt the AWS for their service partner. Okay, and even though AWS will provide the database also as a service. Generally, most of you people has know about the MySQL, Microsoft SQL, Oracle databases. There are different database services are available in the market, but it will not, even though means maybe it will not provide all the database services which are available in the market, but it will provide the most of the famous market demand databases. Majority of the company uses cases, those databases will be provided by the AWS. We don't want to procure it on separate basis. AWS will only provide the database service as well to their customers. Without going outside, they can use the database as well. Okay, thank you.